got some hippies out there and 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 hippies out there.
Yep. Hey, that stuff's kicking in like right now. Those glorious extracts. What have we been hitting?
Stroke.
So I might have a stroke in this.
I already forgot we took those dabs. I thought that was.
That's a good thing.
I thought it was just that cupcake.
It might be. What is good, everybody?
You missed the drop.
I missed the drop, but it's all good. It's Saturday. I want to call it Friday because I'm fried as hell, but fuck it. I can't go back in time. We can't reverse the days. But it's Saturday.
This is the first time we recorded.
Saturdays. It has been a minute, man. We've been in here Friday nights. We've been in here late. I've been getting home late. You know I don't have a license. I can't be driving at nighttime across town. But I make it home, and we're good. Obviously, I'm still here. What is good, y'all? It is your boy, Young Hippy. We got a big surprise. Just the homies popped up with the homies. Just a lot of homies in here. We got our boy Frosty Fresh in the building. How you doing today, man?
Good. How you guys doing today?
Lovely, man. Lovely. We got Jordan J-Bird. How you doing, bro?
Wonderful.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. We gonna have to turn his mic up just a little bit. I thought his Kawhi Leonard voice was gonna be able to reach that far.
Is he 3?
Yeah, we can share.
There you go.
Thank you. I'm great.
Yeah, we are good. Thank you.
I just
man.
turned all the mics up.
There we go. You know what? That just fixes the whole solution. The solution to the whole problem. Amanda, you can just there you go. She's always just quiet. And Smokey J, what's good, bro?
What's up?
Man, it's always a good day when you come through, bro. You always bring these, like I said, glorious extracts, man. These flavors they're out of this world. They're exotic as fuck. They're terpy. And you just know how to use every single gadget you bring through, bro. I appreciate hanging out with you because, honestly...
I learn something new every time.
Dude, no lie. Like, I've learned a lot. That session we had at Jordan's house, you know, I took everything that you told me, and obviously you can see I put it to use. Even the cold start, I blow people's fucking minds with that. They're like, dude, you're doing your dab wrong. I was like, bro, chill. I got you. Watch this. Blow their fucking minds, right? So I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody in here because it's about to be a great day. What we like to do is we just kind of break our week down, let everyone know how it's been. Some of us go through some crazy shit. Some of us just have a real smooth week. K-Boog, I know you want to start with yours. You're hella happy. You got that grill.
Finally.
You wanted it. You wanted it on Friday.
Yeah.
But you got it today. What's up, man?
Dude, well, I got it Monday.
Monday.
And
Monday's
I've been
insane.
trying to wear it every day to get used to actually talking in it, but I can't talk for shit with the whole thing in.
There's no getting
Bottom
used to
part, I'm rolling with so far. But it's dope. We're going to start working with OC a little bit. He's got some Smoker's Gold coming out,
Yep.
which will not tarnish when smoking in it, which is already something that we're finding a little problematic for us.
Yeah.
But we're going to be doing some things with West Coast Grills, and that's pretty fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
Also, finally got to go see Trey Anastasio Band on Tuesday night. Played an awesome set.
I don't even know who that is.
Dude, it's the lead singer from Fish, and it's his
Oh,
band.
yeah, you love Fish.
And they've got, like, trumpets and horns and all that shit, and it was just fucking a fun, like, 3 hours of music. So that was dope. And then at work this week, I had to, like, run a training class for, like, the new agents, which I have a hard time, even though I've been there forever, seeing myself as a authority figure. So having to, like, stand up in front of a classroom full of, like, new employees and, like, tell them how to do the stuff that I do every day was a little different than what I normally do, but it was cool.
Okay.
So that was my week, man.
I'm glad you had a nice week, man.
And now we're here. We had a little morning sesh.
Oh, my God.
I'm sure we'll get into that a little bit more. But
Yeah.
we got big things coming.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll get into that.
You know.
Yeah. I like that grill on you, though, bro. Yeah. You just be looking crazy. The top one is crazier, though. when you have it both on, you be
I
looking
really,
wild.
dude, I sound so foolish
That's
with
what I
both of them
said.
in. I'm like, I gotta practice before I do it on the mic.
There's no practice. Like, there's hella, like, a super lisp with that shit.
Nah, here's
bro.
the thing. Here's what I'm
I was
doing.
wearing that shit to the dispensary.
I ain't
sounded
gonna
like
lie. I'm
a
wearing it at
thumb
home.
sucker.
I'm wearing it at home. And
Kathy
listening to
hates
music.
it.
Oh, she is not. I don't wear it. I'm trying not to wear it in front of her because the first day I got it and was wearing it in front of her, she was not happy. She's like, well, why do you have to wear it in front of me? I'm like, well, I guess you're right. But I just got it. But so I'm trying not to wear it in front of her. But I'm going to get used to wearing it. I'm going to be able to talk with it soon.
That's
If
yeah,
them
that's
rappers can
tough.
do it, I can do it.
I was gonna say, are you just like rapping lyrics?
So that's what I'm going to try to do.
Dude.
If I can like start dropping lyrics with it, then I figure I can just talk.
Like you
It's
started
hard
with
as
slow jams
fuck,
and you
bro.
worked your way up to like Twister and shit.
See, because what mine are, because mine are the
M
fangs.
just broke that world record.
Oh, man, the album was fire. I can't even lie. I ain't seen no haters on Facebook this time.
I've seen a
either.
lot of people hating on it
Really?
actually, like
My
the
timeline was
production
not
and
that
shit,
full.
and people mad about like shit that Eminem's saying. Like, it's Eminem. How can you be offended by anything Eminem says?
It's real. And it's real.
Yeah.
He's just mad because it ain't about fucking bitches and get money doing drugs. Well, it is about doing drugs, but not in an aspect that he's doing. He's like shaming the industry, and I think that's what it needs. Somebody needs to do it. You know what I'm saying? And if there was a person to do it, I'm glad it was Eminem, bro, because he did it in a right way. And to be honest, like listening to that song
That's
"Darkness,"
different. I'm used to a Puffco.
oh,
Different.
It's just like the Puffco, but it doesn't shut off.
Oh yeah, you have to double click. It does eventually.
yeah, it's like after a
not-
minute.
But not like the Puffcos
No.
and Cartas.
Yeah.
Those
I
are
was-
cool.
I got scared for a minute. I was like, damn, he just pulled it apart. I was like, yo. And I was like, okay, wait, he fucking is a glass blower, dude. I'm like, chill.
I think he's got
Yeah,
this.
I'm like, yo, chill, bro, chill. Hey,
No, I haven't seen one of those yet. I've done the Carta and the Puffco, but I haven't seen one of those.
Do you want to do the first Smokey J one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. I just need to measure the bottom. But yeah.
Very cool.
all right, and then you got to do a
Super
Hippie
chill.
Life one after the Smokey J one.
Oh, that'd be super
But
cool.
they're moved away
Actually,
a
I
little
just
bit.
want
It
one of
seems
these little
it
things.
seems like a nice setup to make one for. Well, because the problem like the Carta, the bucket is real close. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's
right,
real
right.
close, so I have to turn my face around. I can't have anything in front of it. The Puffcos are cool, but they're kicked back, so you either have to like lean it forward, but it's like at that angle. It's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, I think. The Puffcos.
We have a really cool one from Empire Glass that has like a recycler and all these coral pieces, but we can't put it on there because it's just
It's yeah, it's sketchy.
It's for
like super
the
super.
resin
The
ball.
balance is not there for it.
Yeah, I like my Carta because I can use it off my phone.
Oh, I do like that.
What?
And you can adjust the tap on your phone.
Yeah. But you have to have an Android. You can't iPhone. You can use it, but you have to like go on the computer and download something. It's not like an app you could just get. But Android, you can, and yeah, I can set my temperature, how long.
I am not about to buy an Android just for this piece. Fuck that. iPhone gang for life.
I got a separate phone just for my fucking vape.
He's like, I had to go get my phone.
You got two iPhone and Android?
No, I just use Android. But
I was like, damn,
no.
son. Okay.
But I only get I bought a Puffco only because I was making some. I wanted a display to like check it on, and then I did the Carta Flame off, and they gave us one. But I've never seen those. Those look nice though.
They're cool. I think they're pretty local where we can get them
I
at
be-
a reasonable price down
Yeah.
here. So,
I believe the company's at
exactly. So we're trying to work that out because we want to get because we're always out session people out, and it's cool. The Puffco is awesome, but this is way less expensive, and it's the same technology.
It seems like it stays on longer though.
Yeah, it does.
Because I-
And
Holy
you
shit.
got it right on a coil instead of
yeah,
the
that's what I
disc.
was, yeah.
It stays on for like a minute.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like a minute, but no, like a minute for real is like 60 seconds.
No,
Yeah.
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 Well, yeah, I think because I did like read that somewhere. I'm saying like because I
You're
feel
right.
like you might know more than me.
No, it
so
was a minute. You're right on, buddy.
I was like,
Do these other problems like you can't take that big of a dab in a Puffco because you overflow it. You
Yeah.
get that with these two, or
Yeah, I only put enough.
well, you guys know that James Extracts dude on IG?
Who's that?
Well, he's like an extractor in Oregon, but Jeremiah Bradshaw knows him.
Alright.
But one day, he was doing dabs on his Puffco, and fucking he did a big ass glob on there, and you have to have it on the highest setting, obviously, and he just fucking
Went
it was
at
just
it.
melting down, and
So you gotta clean the hell out of that. Like
Yeah,
that
but
one.
then that's the problem. That's why these people are breaking them. Is because
Yeah.
it's overflowing into the electronics, and that's what people are complaining about. So they're only good for like travel or like small dabs.
No,
like you
yeah.
said, but
It's
so
perfect
this
for
is
small
the very
dabs.
first generation. I bought it for her birthday when they first came out, and we nurse it and we clean it all the time. And if the haptics stopped vibrating on it, but other than that, it blows.
that shit is smooth. I love it.
And we've had to go to a new atomizer because the other one wasn't. We've gone through and
Yeah.
talked to Puffco and done our thing. We actually went to Champs, and that's where we got to sit down and be like, hey, what's up with this shit? This is an expensive piece. Why doesn't
Yeah.
this work right? And then I heard Candy Pens essentially just use all the same. We have one, the Huffco. I wish you would have brought that one, dude.
The Huffco.
The Huffco. It's called like a sock,
Yeah.
and it looks like this,
Mhm.
but it's cheaper made, and it burns like it's rough.
It's no bueno.
No, we call it the Huffco. It's different.
Why would you bring that then? We don't want to die in here.
Well, you gotta check it out. Everybody needs to see it.
I'd hit it.
Not everyone wants to get sit
Yeah.
on by
Don't push the red button. All right. Hey, Frosty, my guy. How does like a week look like for you? Like a
oh, dude, I work pretty much every day. Maybe Saturday, Sunday. I worked this morning before I came. I made a piece real quick. But,
okay.
But yeah, man, I work from home. So
That's what we're is no 9 to 5. You're just doing
no,
art
I blow
all
by.
day.
Yeah, I get up like around 6. Normally start work by 7.
That's tight, bro.
Yeah.
Your shit is so fucking tight.
Thanks.
Like I've never seen anything like that, dude. Like I seen some crazy pieces here and there, but your shit, the detail on that shit, dude, like the grills, man, like you get down, bro, and we'll talk about the event a little bit later. Yeah, I keep wanting to jump into that. I gotta be patient. I have none. Jordan, my man, what's up, bro?
Just
I haven't
working,
seen
man.
you in like
How long was
couple
it?
weeks,
Been a couple
weeks.
weeks.
It was like the week
2,
before
3
I
weeks.
started
Came
school.
through looking like the 4 heartbeats.
I'm still now y'all look at y'all. Now y'all look almost like a church group. Like you're out here ready to save. Well, you are saving the world.
We're out here to spread the glorious word.
I'm all for it.
We just want people to have glorious days and continue on to smoke the goodness.
Oh shit.
Look
at
at
me.
limo.
Bro, this again. Y'all never like fail to amaze me when y'all bring y'all shit through, because there's always some shit I've never tried. It's like it's just good as fuck. It's I don't know if y'all just doing some really magical shit with these things, y'all. The devices, but that shit is good, dude.
It's
And
about what you smoke too, because like we fuck with drip. We know. Sorry.
Yep.
We know drip is that's one of our favorites that we go to. But when Glorious picked us up and we started fucking with that, it's different.
yeah.
So Bo is a genius, and we need to get Bo on here and have him talk about what he does.
Okay.
Because his extraction, everything he has is super terpy. So the very first time I met Bo, I walked in and he busted open this jar of Blue Dream Crumble, and I don't fuck with Crumble usually. It's just, it's almost like beneath me. We're all weed snobs to a certain
Bougie.
extent.
You bougie.
Dude, he pulled that out, and I was like, what is that? And he was like, it's just Crumble. And it was the most terpy, blue dreamy Crumble shit I ever smelled. So he scooped me off some, and I started dabbing it. I went home, and gave it to her, and she was like, no, where are my diamonds at, And I'm like, no, try this. And so I threw it on there for her, and she just went at it. She said, whoa, what is the terps were so high. So I went back to Bo, and I was like, all right, show me more. And he started pulling all this stuff out. We're now working with Dead Breed and a couple different growers.
Okay.
And we're going to blast their stuff as well, kind of a collab, because Bo is so talented.
Bring them through.
So, yeah, we want to bring him through for sure.
I got some ideas. I haven't told Cabo yet, but I don't know. I'll probably break into it as we talk about this show a little bit more. How was your guys this week? I know you guys probably been up smoking a lot of weed,
That's all we do.
traveling to a lot of fucking different dispensaries.
We went
That's
to Seoul.
I went to Seoul. I can't say, listen. It was
Talk
decent.
about
It was decent. It was decent. If you want my honest opinion, I was not that impressed. I just went for the buy one get one. Let me talk about the good though.
The good.
The good dispensary.
It is not the good. They got look. I give them props on their extracts and in that area. The flower though, it's not that great to me.
What
If
did you
you
get from there?
I went on and got to buy one. I got off their top shelf. Buy one get one, and I just.
It just wasn't playing.
We should have Marcus and them come through.
Look, man, no
Wanna throw
shots.
that up?
No shots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
need to fix it then.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like, listen, because they're over here boasting they got the best buy one get one in the valley, but to me, if I would had the option, I'd go to Phoenix Relief Center, not just because they're my sponsor, but I'd go to Phoenix Relief Center because the weed is bomb.
What? So whose flower is that? Their flower down there?
At where? At Phoenix Relief
Yeah,
Center?
yours
No,
is-
it's Sunday Goods,
Okay.
but it's bomb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire, yeah.
If I'm gonna fucking get an ounce and get the best buy one get one on the best first time, I want the best weed, right? Not some okay weed, especially if it's on your top shelf. What's that about? I know it's not your fault. Other than that, man, like I don't know. I guess I mean I don't really have to go to the dispensary. I get like shit like this delivered to me
There you go.
from a friend of mine
There you go.
who knows a friend of mine.
Yeah, they charge
Ooh.
crazy at the dispensary, don't they? What is top shelf for?
Like for an ounce was like 280, 300 in the dispensary,
That was not good.
and it like listen, if I was gonna get two for 280, I'd do it if the weed was good, you know, cause I can pay the same price and get some good, you know, not go gamble, not drive all the way to fucking Mesa. I've been good here.
No
Gamble.
license.
Yeah, with my old shout out to my old lady for driving me out there. I'm sorry we went out there for that. You know what I'm saying? But we was stressing. We needed some weed, and they were close.
Hey, sometimes
But-
first patient is at least worth going to check that out.
It was worth it. You
Then
know.
you know if you even need to go back to that.
Again, though,
dispensary.
I know, like Glorious is there. That's what I'm saying. Like the extracts, their extracts were on point. Like I'm not complaining about their selection of extracts and concentrates.
Gotcha.
But the flower, because I'm a flower guy, was not just up to, it wasn't up to my level.
You've been
I'm
on
sorry.
Potent Planet and all that.
Well, not even just that. Like, I mean, I just like good weed.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I feel
I don't
it.
like
I
weed
feel
that
it.
smells like it's been in a bag for a long time.
So that dead breed weed was at Soul dispensaries, and it was coming at $40 for an eighth, and it's a 4 gram eighth.
I got some from Soul's like
4 gram
Wonka's.
eighth. Was it because they had a special for 4
That's
gram
what-
eighths, or all
That's
their
what
eighths are
dudes
4
do.
gram?
So the guys at Dead Breed, they package their own shit in mason jars, label it with just a blue fucking sticker, and put it out. And I opened up the Gorilla Glue SFVOG I got. Man, it stunk up. Like seriously, I was
See,
like, I
I'm trying to
taking
figure out
pictures,
what
I'm
I
like, I
got
gotta put it
then.
away.
See,
It was
I'm not.
fucking awesome.
Listen, Soul didn't disappoint me as bad as the good did. Soul had some good weed. I got some like Willy Wonka stuff, some Wonka something. That shit was
Dude, they
bomb.
had 4 different levels. They had like a platinum grade, a gold grade,
I-
a silver grade, a bronze
Yeah.
grade.
Well, see, I was
They
on the
had
buy one get one.
popcorns.
I ain't getting no popcorn. I
Okay.
don't play with no popcorn.
So
They
I
gave
did.
away popcorn.
I got popcorn
It
for
was
free.
yeah.
And I'm
Oh
like,
yeah. Well, see, I
dude,
get
I
it
grabbed
for the
a
free.
grip of it and it didn't even blow my volcano but a little bit. It was all right. Their I only got platinum and it was mid-grade bud. But it was. I'm sorry, it wasn't that good, man. It was all right. You know what? The Jack Herrera, it got me, and I went and worked out afterwards. The super silver cheese was okay, but it was dry because it was prepackaged and.
Yeah.
I'm good.
What'd you hit over there?
It was half
Residual.
coughing from the hit and half what he said, laughing. And
I fuck with it.
I'm good. A little choke.
But they did have dead beer weed, and that was good. I mean,
Okay.
it's fire. We haven't tried the. We have some Chernobyl golden ticket from them, and when you open that up, you can smell the sativa. It just reeks. It's awesome. Like it's just that piney. It's good. If you want, and it's only $40 and 4 grams.
At Soul.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. That's all. I don't know where else it's at. It
Smokey
was at-
J sent me.
Hey,
I got
know.
you. Well, the homegirl, what's her name? Monet from Dom Life? Is that her name?
I don't know who you're talking about.
We met
bro.
her the first time when she was always at the event. She doesn't work there anymore. She's like the real skinny chick.
Oh,
She
yeah,
got
yeah.
braces. Her name's Monet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she works there. I'm so bad with names, so like I'll be trying to say it, but I don't want to say it because if she hears it, she's gonna be like, "Man, fuck him. He be acting like the homie when he see me. He don't even know my name." Okay. Other than that, my week wasn't really shit. I just baked, and that was it.
You made those fire ass cupcakes for
I-
me this morning.
I guess they were fire.
They were good.
You know what? Look, you
Just
gotta.
so you know.
Like-
You
You
gotta
left it in
get.
your
They
mouth.
didn't get any.
Something else.
You gotta before they leave. You gotta send them off with one, and I'll replenish you, cause they didn't get to try it. You know, and
One for the road.
one for the road, man. Cause
Kyle told
Alright.
us to eat it.
no, it's
We
cool.
weren't being greedy.
No, it's cool. No,
Ah,
bro,
I
listen,
was like,
listen.
well,
I'm not shaming
I
you.
was like, well,
Yeah.
nobody's eating it yet, so grab what you want.
Listen, nobody's.
wanted that
I'm not
half,
mad. That's.
good.
I'm just saying, like, we got to at least send them off with one. They got to at least be able to enjoy it. You
Dude,
know?
we had the eye of the cupcake. We looked at each other at the same time. We're like,
I'm glad it just.
Yeah,
like we
I
left.
felt like
We
if
left.
we
There was
walked out,
cupcake. We came back, and I was like, damn.
The air would have been on it too long. You know, it would have started to like.
I feel it. You had to just take
It
care
was
of it.
still fresh.
Take
I
care
had
of
to.
business.
There was an expiration on it.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you guys liked it.
you know, like you rubbed it in my mouth. It was delicious. It was incredible.
The sad thing is like nobody wants me to bake their shit for them, so I'm just gonna have to keep doing it for myself. I've been trying to tell y'all.
I'll keep taste testing and putting the seal of approval on all of them.
Hell yeah, let's do it. I just need I need some packaging. That's all I need to figure out. Figure out some dope packaging, and then we'll be in business. Some way, somehow. Where there's a will, there's a way. Anyway, K-Boog, you got some news for us? Hemp crop testing?
Yeah, I saw this the other day, and it was in Arizona, so I figured it was at least kind of relevant.
Kind of.
That
Arizona.
basically a big percentage of the Arizona hemp crops are testing too high for THC. And that percentage is 41% of the crops grown are testing over 0.3% THC.
So what are they doing with that weed?
They destroy it. And they have to test it before they can harvest it. So they're essentially destroying entire crops because, yeah.
That's dumb as fuck.
And basically, a little bit that they said on it was some of the theories on why is that the extreme climate is kind of forcing the plant to react differently than it might have under normal circumstances. And apparently, one of those side effects is more THC.
Well, yeah, because like when you grow the plant, that's like adversely the plant protecting itself.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Yeah, so that's basically running into a problem. So I would imagine that people that are going to be growing hemp are going to have to start doing a lot more climate control in their grows and things of that nature. And one other thing that I read in the article that just seemed like it kind of at least speaks to the amount of impact that business can have. It said here that CBD markets are projected to reach around 20 billion in sales by 2024. That's a big fucking number. I can't even
Dude.
contemplate that.
Okay, with that number being said, check this out, because I want everyone to weigh in on this. Recently, I was gifted a bath bomb, CBD bath bomb, right? Medicated, 100 milligram CBD. That's it. Right? I put my son in this bath, who has ADD, right? Not fully diagnosed, but his mom, that's what she does for a living. So she diagnosed him, but she's gonna get all the paperwork done. We try to do everything but put this kid on pills, right? We tried everything, milk, read, go to the park for hours, whatever you can do. He's just full of life. So I gave him this bath bomb, right? And I did a video. I did a nice little video for it for the company, right? Man, I'm getting smacked on Facebook. Like, oh my God, you're giving your son cannabis. I can't believe it. CBD for a child. Are you serious? So, I mean, I personally don't give a fuck. I don't see it being harmful at all, honestly, because my son slept like a baby, like he should have. because he has trouble sleeping at night. So he got his full night's rest. He had a great day at school the next day. My son doesn't struggle academically whatsoever. He's actually probably, I'm not going to say this like to boast, but he's probably the smartest kid in fucking kindergarten right now. Like, just because we talk to his teachers. So he just has impulses that are not safe. He likes to jump off shit and climb poles. And sometimes he spits on people. It's not like listen, it's not maliciously like I think he's missing his front teeth. So I think that's the problem too. I think I think it just comes out because he's full of excitement. So it's like, shh. And he has a nice little lisp, and sometimes he gets me in the eye and shit, So I can see as a kindergartner them exaggerating the fuck out of that, like, Jackson spit on me, and the teacher she's like, well, I wasn't there, so, but all I know is he spit on a kid. Well, if you're not there, how the fuck you know he spit on him, But what do you guys? How do you guys feel about the whole CBD situation? I mean, like he's 5, How do you guys feel about? What do you guys think about that? I don't think any of you guys are wrong. I just want some feedback, like,
I think
in different perspectives.
You're the parent, and it's a natural substance.
Like, if you were in that position, if you had a child that was in that position, would you try the same thing? CBD?
I wouldn't try it. I would just do it. I don't think that I would try it too. I think if that's what you believe it is your medicine and it works and it's natural, what the fuck's gonna tell you what to do?
They let
Right.
people not treat their kids medicinally because of religious beliefs.
True.
Yeah, you can
You
not
know?
vaccinate,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can choose to
so you can.
not take your kid to the doctor if
Right.
you want to. Which,
Yeah.
I think that's a hard sell because there's so much taboo with the with cannabis.
No, yeah, I know.
But no, dude, I would medicate.
Well, like,
my children
I'm
if
gonna
they
do
needed
it regardless. I'm gonna do it.
Right.
I'm not gonna change my mind on whatever you guys say. Is not gonna change my mind.
But they're giving young kids like RSO and stuff like that. So it's like
Yeah.
that's like an extreme version, but it's helping them.
Yeah.
And I mean, like,
It's natural.
well, a lot of these medicines that they take them have so many side effects that now they have
They got to take
10
more
other problems.
medications
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
the side
Like,
effects
he
of the
woke up.
medication.
Listen, he woke up. I only had to tell him one time to get dressed for the first time. Like, one time, hey, get dressed. All right, cool. Usually it's like 10 fucking times.
Yeah.
Son, get dressed, get dressed. You know what he's trying to do in between getting dressed? Fucking watch a video on his phone while he's playing his Nintendo Switch and eating cereal. Like, bro, how are you trying to do all 4 things right now? Like, that's just his ADD. Like, I got to do all 4 things right now, right? And I ain't mad at it. I'm just like, son, like, you'll be late to school. He's like late to school once a week. But it's cool. Like, he woke up that day on time, got his shit, had a great day. Like, I don't care. But I'm just asking, the homies. What the homies think.
I would also do it too. Yeah.
I don't see anything
For sure.
wrong
I
with
really
it at
don't
all.
see
Dude,
any issue.
everybody in the world is giving their pets
Cool.
CBD.
That's
Why
what I
can't
was
you
just about
give
to
your
say.
kids
You're fucking
CBD?
dog. Like you. It's people get mad like about like take dogs seriously. Let's put it that. I'm not gonna throw examples out on how people get mad about it, but people love animals, right? Animals are fucking some people's babies, right, Kyle? Animals are your babies, right?
Word.
So
Absolutely.
there's no. I don't really see people tripping when they're like, I gave my dog CBD today. Oh, good for you.
I
Yeah.
feel like there are
How was old
much
buddy?
worse alternatives. So yeah, CBD is.
I feel like I've done Adderall and Ritalin before and didn't need it, and it's basically like doing cocaine.
Right.
So you're telling me
Hell yeah.
You're
Adderall?
telling me giving a kid something that basically is like doing cocaine is a better idea than putting him in a bathtub with CBD bomb?
like topically.
Like-
You didn't even like.
Like, he didn't even ingest it
Yeah.
unless he was drinking the fucking bathwater. What the
He's in
fuck,
there
man?
like,
Nah.
I like this water.
Right.
Hey, you guys want to know what I did last night?
What?
I gave him and his little sister a bath. And his sister's too.
No,
Everybody's getting
I don't give a
CBD.
fuck, dude. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
is this going?
so
My bad.
listen, if there's any parents out here listening to this right now,
Two.
if you have that like struggle in that area with your child, you have certain doubts and thoughts. Go with your gut, man. If you really think that trying this plant is going to help, not like your child in every way, go with it. Cause I'm telling you right now, just from experience, there was no bad side effects. Now do your research on the product you're getting. Make sure it's good product. you can get the results, all that good stuff, you know. But I wouldn't.
Don't buy it at the gas station.
Or the smoke shop,
Little
or
Circle K.
yeah. I mean,
If they can't give you test results, try something else.
listen, you don't have to have a med card to get CBD from the dispensary,
No.
people. You just go in there with your ID. You know, they
I didn't
sell-
know that, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go in there and tell them, because every time I forget my med card, I give them my ID or I give them it on accident. They're like, "You buying CBD?" And I'm like, "What the fuck? No." And then they're like, so yeah, you can just literally take your ID in there
Oh,
in the
okay, gotcha,
dispensary.
gotcha.
Yeah, you have to have your ID.
Yeah.
But you don't have to have a med card.
That's dope. Did not know that.
Yeah, man, that's what we're here for. Drop knowledge. Oh, I almost forgot, guys. I got some good news, and I think it could help every single one of us in this building, right? So we just joined a super team, I know you guys are familiar with the Cannabis Cactus Roach Clip podcast, right? So we just built this team of podcasts, like for example, Loud Weed, what's the Bucket Hat Boys. What's the music one?
Something genius.
There's AZ Homemade. I'm trying to think about the guys that do the vinyls.
The
It's like a-
Funkeros.
Yeah, the Funkeros. It's a lot of dope shit, but the big picture is we're gonna be putting together this broadcasting network that's gonna play all of our fucking podcasts all day, every day,
Alright.
around the world.
All right.
And we're gonna be doing just more traveling, dude, more segments.
That's dope.
So, as you were talking, and I know the ideas jumping out about having your people on here, with us doing that, we can just start trying to pump out more content, weekly content, and do little shows in the middle of the week with the homies.
The big thing with that is we now have a recording studio that we don't have to pay to record out of.
And we have access anytime
And we
want.
can,
Okay.
as long as somebody else isn't using it, we can go in there and use it. We just need to make sure.
And we can
schedule
smoke
time.
blunts.
and we can smoke blunts.
Yeah, man.
But so it's gonna give us the opportunity to create more content. It's gonna give us more tools to use. And,
Hell yeah.
And as a network, it's a lot easier to approach a sponsor. And
As a collective.
Make these
Correct.
promises,
Yeah.
guarantees.
and we've
That's
got
dope.
And it's
we've
a-
got all
I
of
like
this
that.
programming.
This
going.
lineup too, bro. These people, they're dope, man.
Yeah,
They're
Cannabis
dope.
Cactus is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. So I'm really excited about that. And then one more thing we did forget to touch up on is we did get nominated for an award, the Las Vegas Cannabis Awards. We got nominated for Best Podcast.
All right.
So
Congratulations.
yeah, thank you, man.
Well, wait, where the bell's at?
Oh God, see, I told, hold up, I got something. Oh, are we on mute? We're on mute. We're on mute.
Doesn't even have the soundboard on.
All right, we'll try to get it. Hold on. Let's try to get it. Okay. We got nominated for the Las Vegas Cannabis Awards, Best Podcast. Oh yeah, we do got that one. So, listen, if we can get you guys, you can vote daily until March
Will do.
March
Cool.
14th, 18th.
Where do we
16?
vote?
It's on LasVegasCannabisAwards.com. We're under the news and magazine category, and Cannabis Cactus is in there as well. So we're both nominated, and if we can go out there, we're gonna take the whole fucking union out there, you know, and we can bring these shit back home, and then bring some attention over here. You know what I mean? And get fucking. I mean, you probably got national recognition anyway. You're a fucking badass, bro. You're a badass. I ain't gonna lie, but
Not all.
more
of them, yes.
recognition, more national recognition, because I'm sure you could ship your shit,
Dude, I do a lot of business overseas.
See?
A ton of business overseas.
I bet, dude. That's
Yeah.
dope. Have you ever? Okay, let's jump into Frosty. How are you, my guy?
Good. How are you doing, man?
I'm good. For those of you you listening, why don't you tell them what you do?
I blow glass for a living. I make rigs, dab rigs.
They're bad.
How-
Okay, he's being too modest. This man makes the dopest fucking rigs you may lay your eyes upon. Do you have any on you right
I don't
now?
have any with
No?
me, no.
Okay, it's all right. What's your Instagram?
Frosty's Fresh.
Okay. So you can check out his Instagram, and I swear to God, as soon as you look at it, you're gonna be like, take my money. Where do I get this? I promise you. These shits, especially for all my dabbers out there, they're fire. Why don't you tell us like how you got into that?
I used to buy and sell a lot of glass. I used to grow a lot of weed. I got in trouble for growing weed. So
Don't we all get in trouble?
I had to do something. I was like, go work a 9 to 5 or whatever. But I figured if I can make some pipes or whatever and you make a couple bucks, it's better. I make $100 a day. It's better than working a 9 to 5 at that point, So
hell yeah.
It just kind of grew from there. March coming up will be 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
So you had like a little background in blowing glass before that, or 3 years is when you started learning how to.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I had to do something, and I started blowing glass. I started making some pendants, made rigs, and then.
Homie said.
Were you making dab mats for a while?
Yeah, so like I used to have a couple other little sidekicks when I grew.
Yeah.
I had my dab mats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I used to buy and sell a lot of glass. I had a lot of little things going on. And I got in trouble for growing, and I kind of shut everything down. So.
That sucks when I
There used
when
to
I
be
go
dab
home.
mats at, I used to go to this caregiver, and they used to have your dab mats there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they were everywhere. It was just like a little side thing. Like
That was dope.
I was always trying to do something a little extra, and that's what got me into buying and selling glass.
Now those are everywhere.
Well, like I would go to like Champs and Age and stuff like that back in the day, and like take my extra money from growing and go buy glass and resell it. So
Yeah.
I kind of knew. I had a good idea when I got into it. Like a lot of the bigger artists, like they make something. You know what I mean? Like Elbow makes dinosaurs, Rhino makes ducks. Like people know the artist for one thing. So I kind of knew that like. Eventually, I had to find something, and it just kind of fell into it. My logo's always been the snowman. It's been that from like when I grew. My name is from when I grew weed.
So that's all those are like snowman heads.
Well, like they've kind of like they're their own thing.
Yeah,
That's where it started. Like if you go way back on my page and see, like they started as round,
Okay.
and like just trying to replicate that logo idea of a face onto something, you know what I mean, and try to make something, and people enjoyed it, and I tried to just make it better and better, and then it's just progressed. And after I made so many pendants, people wanted rigs. Like I had a lot of supporters that kind of knew me from when I grew.
Yeah.
Kind of helped me from the beginning.
That's always
And
love.
then after 100, 150 pendants, it was like, well, fuck, everybody has a pendant. Nobody wants a fucking pendant no more.
Yeah.
So
What next?
Next round, so
Yeah.
then I had to start making rigs, and but it's done real well for me, man. It takes care of me, pays the bills. Like I'm happy.
Bruh, like them bitches are like I really wish we had one right now. Just
I got to
them-
hit one on Mad Serp Labs. They had one.
Yeah, I had one. I
Yeah.
sent one over the black one over them for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did a little thing with them. I'm just trying to get, like I said, because I've only been on the tour such a short time. Like I've not been out there a ton. And when I grew, people knew me a little bit, but like it's like underground world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, you're not really out there like that. So that's just like my goal. Like with Mad Trip Labs, I gave them a rig. They used it for a few shows, and I think they had it for like a month or so. And then we auctioned it with a bunch of their like gear and stuff like that, and it did well. So they had good response. I didn't know if people were gonna take a used rig being auctioned, but I mean when it got clean, I ran it through a kiln one time, so it got fired. It's 100% like brand new again, but it went good, dude. So
just
like
gave me an idea.
yeah. So things like that, you know what I mean? Like I just promotion. I
Did
do
you
a lot of
get
that.
Did you get the same idea? Did you get an idea? I got an idea off that as he was talking. I think that's dope. I think that's dope. I'll talk to you after this. So I'm sorry, but I do that like I do that every show. Like just have a random thought out loud from what somebody says because. Never mind. I can't say too much.
Because he's got ADD like his son.
Apple flowers fall from the tree.
Shit.
I can't say much
Hey,
more.
hey.
I
Jen,
can't say much
We need
more.
more.
What's up, man?
Oh, you want to hit this?
Another one?
Yeah, I just want to smoke some weed.
Yeah, I got you.
Them dabs, boy. Sometimes them
I gotta
dabs be
balance
making
it
you be
out.
like, woo, hold up. Woo. Okay, I want to talk about that festival, man, because there was, I didn't go, first of all, it was an all-day festival.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, other than Earl Cup and shit like that, like, or Earl Camp where you can stay overnight, like, where the fuck do you find an all-day festival? First of all, where do you find an all-day festival where they give you free food? Where do you find that? You won the hearts of all the stoners. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
it for every stoner out there. Thank you,
Hell yeah, much love.
dude.
Well, like when we first started the show, the show was really kind of like a lot of artists like they'll do shows at smoke shops. I don't deal with a ton of smoke shops locally. I do a lot of overseas and some other states, but to progress business, you know what I mean. A show is kind of like people come out and see your work and stuff like that. So, but there's a lot of flaws I see in a lot of smoke shop shows where like there's nowhere to sit down, there is no food, you can't really smoke. It's just like not an enjoyable atmosphere. So when I put my show together, I was trying to put something together that everybody would be comfortable at, that you could smoke, we could all talk and hang out, there was food there and stuff like that. So everything went super well. We had really good turnout. Our chef did good for us, and a lot of the stuff is put together off like sponsorship. Like our chef came out and cooked for free, and I just made some glass for him. You know what I mean, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
dude. I talked to him. He said he worked somewhere in Scottsdale.
yeah, he's a super nice. He works at a super nice restaurant. He's like
Yeah.
a real nice chef. So it was cool to have him come out. Like food was on
It was
point.
cool to talk to him. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, let me pick your brain. Bro, I ate 14 tacos.
Nice. I think we did 1,500 tacos that day.
Damn.
He's like,
So-
maybe I ate more.
No, I kept count because, like, bro, I got to 14 and I was like, dude, I could have kept going. I don't know. I smoked so much pot, bro. So
Yeah, we had a little over a pound. They brought the Frostfire Farms donated, and then my homie from California, Elevated Extracts, he donated about a half pound of wax.
Yes.
So there was a bunch of shit there to
Bro.
get high.
homies were just like, okay, you walk up with your tray. More bud, sir. just bless you, bro. And listen, no shade to anybody out there to be giving out the free weed, right? It's cool. These guys' weed was,
Like that.
bro.
This is
Yeah.
beautiful.
I was like,
And this is free.
yeah. They were like, yeah, go up there, get some free weed. I was like, all right, all right, bro, because I want to savor mine for the night. And dude, I was like, man, I might gotta smoke mine up and savor this shit. I might just have to trade it out, take some of this shit home for later, bruh. Like that was dope, man. There was all kind of fucking contests and wars.
Yeah, they had bong wars, dab wars, and all that medicine was provided for the people to play. So like you just had to show up and give it a whirl, you know. So they raced, I think, Graham Bowls during the bong race.
Yeah.
I would have ate that up. I would have ate that up.
Dude, and then they went to
No, I
the
wouldn't.
dab wars. They did like 0.2s for a few rounds, and then half grams, and then full grams. I watched the full gram, and like, man.
I took one.
Jordan did a full gram one time.
I hated it. It's the worst thing to do. I don't recommend it. Like, I recommend giving your kids CBD before doing a full gram dab. If you want my honest opinion, that shit's the worst. Like, talk about it's like if you have like some straight ass whiskey, right? Just like, but on like 20, like that burn in your fucking chest, and it doesn't go away after a while. It's just like you stand up, and then the ride home, like. Maybe for 30 minutes, I thought I was gonna die. Like I was almost convinced we had to go to the hospital.
That's not good.
We'd be the first person to die off weed.
I was like, bro, they laced this shit. I was like, look, man, I don't even drink and do drugs anymore. I'm gonna go home. Kristen's gonna think I'm all fucked up again. I'm gonna be in trouble.
That's fine.
Go to this QT right now. I'm not going home. QT, we're in QT parking lot for like 10 minutes. I'm contemplating, like, this is the one off like 91st and Thomas for anybody that's like familiar with the West Side. There's a hospital right across the street. So
Should I go in there?
I'm like, oh man, should I go in there? And then I was like, damn, I got a history of going into the hospital for thinking I'm gonna die because like all the cocaine I used to do back in the day. So this ain't gonna look good because now I'm in there for weed, and they're gonna be like. So I told you so. We knew you'd be back. Well, it's not for the same fucker. But no, dude, all I had to do was get a big ass drink, and I got home, and it was probably the best time of my life. But for the first hour,
Getting to that good time was a shit show.
bro,
Just take a little CBD next time.
bro.
Yo, no lie, that the day that it was so smoky in here that I couldn't even breathe, I took a little bit of CBD from
need some right now.
Chris when we like took that break, and it took me straight to like a perfect level, and I would say yes. Next time, CBD.
Okay. Well, I don't know if there'll be a next time. Maybe there will. We're gonna do that big ass blunt though. That's gonna be fun. You mentioned something about 420 maybe.
So yeah, we want to do another show, and it's funny you mentioned the Canvas Cactus because I've been working with those guys too, and because their whole magazine is built off sponsorship, and the show is gonna, we put together is gonna be the same basis. So we're gonna work together, and we found a dispensary possibly in Oklahoma. So it's all legal still, everyone's safe.
Damn.
But yeah, maybe do 400 or 500 people, and we have a couple of bigger artists that might come out too and join us.
Maybe like 7, 8 podcasts covering it all at once because of our union.
Yeah, dude,
It's
so
gonna
it's
be
cool. That's like the thing that really helps to just spread the word. Like that's where a lot of the things come in. Like you talk to like your different sponsors and stuff like that. They want to get their name out there. They want people to see they're at these events. So that just kind of helps everyone in that sense too.
Well, here, my point of view is like, if I really think your shit is dope and worth, not saying my time has a price on it, but like the shit I do, like the little videos, like I don't really get paid for it, like I just know that in the future it's gonna contribute to like what I'm doing right now.
Right.
But it also, like, if I think it's extremely dope, like I don't mind putting my time into that because I feel like other people need to see that.
Right.
Like other people need to see like what they're missing out on, like why they should not only like just get their med card, but maybe like do some research on the plant and why there's such a big fucking crowd like converting, to marijuana and what they're missing out on. That's like kind of the thing I try to capture with some of these videos. Like even going to the grows, like not everybody is allowed to go into a grow, but some dispensaries have a view window so you can see into their grow. Valley of the Sun, if you guys ain't been out there.
That is pretty dope how they have that like.
Yeah. There's a cutout so you can see the grow, but I really like the thing we talked about this morning, like in this little meeting we had, is like the unity, man. Like if you don't have a group of people that believe in the same thing, or if you just have somebody that's just like in it for their own benefit, it's just not gonna work right. You know what I'm saying? Like it might ride this wave, but it'll never stay there. Because all your fucking ideas come off greed, dude. So like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have an idea that's just like out of your heart and it's real, or making a piece like that's out of your heart, I'm sure it's for money too, bro. But like you can see the love and the time and the passion, bro, and the commitment you put into that fucking work, bro. It's so fucking deep. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you do it. Like I watched you blow some of that shit there, and like I'm like, first of all, my eyebrows are burning the fuck off. I need to stand back. Like I can't be this close, but I was trying to get a good shot. But I don't know how you stand that fucking close. I'm glad to see you still.
I do get sunburn. Hell yes, I get sunburn, man.
A little more color to the tattoos, yeah. But it's so crazy, man. Like again, people, if you don't, you should definitely follow him. You do so.
Yeah, a lot of my work, I do custom work, so like I'm a little different from most artists. I don't really make stuff and put it up for sale. Rarely you'll see that. Maybe when I do collabs or stuff, but I take a lot of orders. So like you tell me what color you want, you can pick a few like the teeth and the eyes, and like I'll make you something.
Dope.
So it gets made for your, you know what I mean? And that's kind of how I do my work. It's a little more personable.
You're just feeding into my idea, bro. You're feeding it right now. Like as soon as this, someone has to remind me though. After the show that I need to tell. I have to tell them. But that's dope, man. I really can't wait till 420 because the fact that, you mentioned Cannabis Cactus.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah, it's going to be should be a good show. And then we want to keep just spreading the show. Maybe go to Michigan or like, and eventually as we work our way through the States, I do a ton of business overseas. And so, it'd be cool to go out there, and I've talked to a few of the shops, and they said we can do clubs or stuff like that, rent the whole club out, and then we can still do the same thing, but over there. And then we can bring everybody from over here, like our whole little festival of people, you know what I mean, that's in that over there too. So it'll expand quite a bit. The goal is just, getting our name out there. That's what everybody wants, you know what I mean? Like, we put into it, we get sponsors to help take care of things, like, that's like what the main goal is. The show, like, we try to make sure there's free food, free medicine there, and place to hang out and sit down, like things like that. You know, so and if we do like tickets, they may be like $10-20, and that's just bringing some of these bigger artists in and things like that need to be things covered. But the shows are not to like generate money for us. We're just trying to spread our word, our work, or whoever is involved in it. You know what I mean? That's really what the goal is. You know.
Well, you're on the way, bro. You're on the way, no doubt, man. Like, especially with like the trend now, like of these extracts, like it seems like there's a race to see who can make the best and most potent and most terpy extract. And I mean, you're so biased, I can't even ask you. I can't even ask you.
Well, like the legalization in general is like made it to where like glass sales are huge because now it's more people are open to having paraphernalia. Before, this is something that could get taken.
Yeah.
And you're spending thousands of dollars on some pieces, and then it gets taken. Like but now that it's relaxed, it's okay. Like it's opened up quite a bit more, and then the older generation too are starting to be more open to it. And at the end of the day, you know, those are the people like
that
the
have
business
the money.
people. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like they understand that. Well, they understand too. They're buying a piece of art or they're buying something they enjoy to smoke out of. Like it's like buying a car or something like that. You know,
You don't even
like,
have to smoke out of it,
whatever
dude.
you enjoy, and that's what glass has become for people that smoke weed.
Yeah.
It's something they use every day. You know what I mean? And like that's really where I geared what my stuff is. I want something that looked cool. You know, I knew that like you use it every day. I mean, anybody can make like a simple piece, but something you look at on a regular basis, like.
Or you wouldn't even want to smoke out of it because it's so fucking dope.
I
Like,
have a few people that have they have a collection of stuff, so like, you know what I mean, they just have a case of them.
I have a bookcase.
Yeah.
I have a Christian mirror, and it's one of the hammer tortoise.
Okay.
And then there's an attachment that he has, so it's like a double chambered nectar collector at the end of the day.
Nice.
It's fucking dope. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fucking
I don't even know what that
that
is. Is that a piece?
Yeah,
What's
it's
the-
dope, dude. No, we gotta
weirdest
do it.
place
It's like
you've shipped to?
All right. Well, I gotta try it.
I'll
That
bring
you
that
wouldn't
in, yeah.
expect.
All
Dude,
right.
I've sent things all over, man. All over Ireland, Netherlands, London, Spain.
So,
I did a collab with a guy in Tokyo. That was pretty wild.
Damn,
that's-
that would
that's
be.
super dope.
There's
Yeah.
probably so much culture in that. Like,
It's
so
just
did you
cool
have to
to
send it?
Yeah, so I
That's super dope.
sent that shit way over there, you know, and then like he finished it up and sent it back to me, you know. So
it's on your Instagram.
yeah, and honestly, it was like way when I first started. He was a small,
searching for it,
small
okay.
artist, and yeah, it's way he electroformed one thing, and then I think back then I was putting hats on things because it was, you know, I was trying to replicate my logo. So like I think we put like a hat on one of his faces or something. We did a couple little pendants. But yeah, he's a bigger artist now. He's grown. Over there, they're I don't know if they're allowed to make functionals yet, but I know for a long time they were not. So that's why those guys are good at really like small things like pendants and dots and stuff like that, because that's all they're allowed to do legally. They're not like allowed to make functional like rigs or bongs or anything like that over there. It's against the law. And you probably have a hefty fee. They fucking cut your hand off or something over there. They play around.
Can you?
Yeah.
I
Something,
mean, that's
you know?
if you make it past the coronavirus. Is that real?
Just put a lime on it,
It
dude.
is real.
Is it real? Someone tell me now before I start fucking.
You're drinking Modelo only.
Well, what if I don't drink? Am I in the clear?
You good?
All right,
No,
good.
it's snake meat. That's what they're dying from, the snakes. Don't eat snake meat.
Oh man.
I thought it was.
I don't know nothing.
I was gonna go to the. I was gonna go to the hot air balloon
Bats,
festival and eat
too.
some rattlesnakes.
No, snakes are bats.
Bats.
Bat. I love bat meat.
Dude, Batwing, right out the gate.
Batwing.
Y'all just don't.
Fresh
Hey,
Batwing.
hey, y'all don't know how to eat. You know, throw some red hot on that shit, boy. RSO.
Fuck with,
That's so
bat
hard,
shit
so.
too.
Burn the
So,
burn the little fuzzies off of it. Do what?
People fuck with bat shit.
Oh, guano.
Yeah.
Hey, we-
So
Okay, you gotta be an idiot to fuck with guano. I'm sorry. Like, has anybody seen the fucking Ace Ventura? That's funny.
That's the only reason why I know it going.
Oh my god. Chicago. Oh
You
man.
know what's funny though?
Oh.
I was pulling out of my neighborhood the other day, and I saw a missing bird sign, and it was for like this beautiful colored bird, and I was like, Bro, that bird is gone. Bro. Like, you the only
Flew away.
motherfucker who's gonna
He
find
all the
that
way
is
back in
Ace
Rio
Ventura.
de Janeiro, fam. He made it back.
That's it.
Hey, y'all, I made it back. Let me tell you, it ain't shit over there. Oh, man. Well, this has been a pleasure, man. Like, thank you so much for coming through. I know this ain't going to be the last time we get you in this. Well, yeah, maybe. Might be the last time we get you in this building. But, yeah, it ain't going to be the last time
No,
we
I
see
appreciate it.
you.
Yeah, man, I really do. Hopefully these festivals start kicking off more, and it'd be cool to see you guys out there.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm super excited for some stuff coming up.
The more I get into this video shit, you know, I plan on being at a lot more things. I gotta finish school. That's what I do during the day. So I'm almost done with that shit. Then, I mean, life would be, shit. My lady starts school. Fuck, we gonna figure it out. But
No, I think so. We're not gonna do it on 420. I think we're doing because 420 is on Monday, so we'll probably do it on
Monday, yeah.
Sunday, the 419. But same thing. But yeah, I think everybody will be off, and then it should be a good time.
I bet it will. This isn't the end yet. I got some crazy shit to ask you real quick.
Alright.
It's nothing personal, bro. You know, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Like, what is? Because I know you're stoned right now, and this is everybody's go-to. The best ice cream topping.
The best ice.
First of
cream
all,
topping.
what's the best ice cream flavor? Your go-to best ice cream flavor.
Dude, it's not. I don't really have a favorite like that. You just kind of gaze the aisle and.
You do, huh?
Yeah.
What?
man.
Anybody
I-
got to go to?
Chocolate peanut butter.
Every
Okay.
time.
I'm a peanut butter fan too, so I fuck with that. A little banana in there or something.
So when we go to Culver's, we'll get whatever the flavor of the day is, and then get a sundae, and you put peanut butter and marshmallow cream on top of that shit, no matter what it is.
Alright.
Fuck yeah.
Man, munchies with Smokey J. That's crazy. No, it's crazy because my son, like, I took him to the Suns game and automatic mint chip every time, mint chip. And I'm like, fuck, bro, mint chip's nasty.
No, mint chips good as fuck too.
Like, I'm trying to share this with you and shit. So I'm over here
What about
eating.
cookie dough?
I'm over here eating fucking mint
I eat
chip
all
at the
those.
basketball game, trying to force it down and shit. But I hit a lot of weed in the parking lot, so I was like, it's not that bad. But there's too much mint, bro. Like all this mint. Of course, you got to get the double scoop. So I'm like, you could get 2 different flavors, and I want mint chip. Damn, we got a whole tower of mint chip over here. Man, it's fucked up. All right. Next question. Ooh, what plant or animal should be renamed? Because it's just fucked up, or you just can't say it, or it just don't make sense. That's a tough question. I haven't even thought about that one.
Yeah. Where do you get these random questions?
Oh, it's a random
Exactly.
question generator.
Okay.
Welcome to the bakery, bro.
Man,
Welcome.
I don't really fucking know. I'm not a picky person. Like,
I'm trying to think of that one. What about you, Kyle? A plant that would
I've been
be
trying
renamed.
to think of an answer, but I really haven't
A
been able
see
to.
what I
plant
mean?
that
Like,
would be
everything is
named.
what it is. I'm not trying to mess with nothing. I'm happy with things.
I don't know. I'm trying to go deep into the spice world. Oh, there's some shit in there that I'll be like, why the fuck is it named this? But I can't like think of the names right now. But I think it's only because they're French terms. So I'm gonna.
Oh, you're thinking. I was thinking scary spice. Why are you? What spice world are you talking about?
Oh, like.
I think it's.
Yeah, fuck that scary spice.
No,
Change that
fool.
bitch's name.
I was talking about like Spice World. I'm talking
He's like,
about
I
like
can change her.
herbs and spices.
Anything
Like
her.
my bad. I'm
Scary
thinking.
spice.
Fuck a
Okay.
Lizzo.
Okay.
She needs a new name.
All right. We okay. My bad. I lost. Yeah, I was thinking like herbs and spices, like chef spices. My bad. It's the weed and the extracts
Like
and everything
capers?
else.
Like why is it a caper?
Ooh, capers is a weird one. Or fucking actually. Ooh, excuse me. Truffles. Like truffles. I don't like that name. And they stink. I don't know why. I don't know why they gotta stink so bad. I think they need a different name to fit their smell. Cause they should. Yeah. Thank you. You assisted me on that one. Okay. Ooh. I don't know, man. This one's risky, Kyle. What is the best bad decision you've ever made? Ooh. Instant
No,
look.
Like this whole growing experience. I mean, like that was a super bad decision, but I mean, like good things came out of it. You know. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely went through some hardships, but like a lot of good is 100% coming from it. So.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
I was risking quite a bit. They found when they came. When they came, they found 700 plants.
Damn, dog, in the crib.
Two full blown ones. And the place I lived, I had like a full extract lab. So.
Damn,
son.
I was growing a little bit of weed.
A little bit. Chill.
But
Chill.
that's why my name was Frosty's Fresh, because every 2 weeks we were harvesting, bro.
And the shit was frosty.
And fresh.
And it was fresh.
Every 2 weeks. And it was gone before the next harvest came in, so like.
Yeah, man, you better start
Damn.
growing. What's up, dog?
Nah, I will glass now, man.
I feel you. If you wanna, I'll take the risk. I'll take the risk. You wanna share some knowledge here? Fuck it. We going all in.
Teach me some.
By the time we do it, it'll be legal anyway. Or I'll just get a grower's card. Hopefully it's not legal. Get your man card. Okay, next question. I like this one. When you were a kid, what did you want to be? Because I know it wasn't a glass blower.
Man, I raced a lot when I was a kid. I never really had like a lot of inspiration. I cooked a lot when I was younger. I joined the service when I was young. And then...
This dude says when he was young. Like, bro, you're like 35.
Well, I joined the service when I was 17.
Okay.
What were you in?
Army.
Army.
Yeah, so...
Well, I mean, like, see, I guess you can throw when I was young.
That's
say
pretty
back
young.
in the day.
That's a long time
When I
ago.
was young, it's like, I feel like when I was young is like, when I
I
was
lived
young.
when I was young. Yeah.
What'd you raise?
Huh?
You said you raised, like.
Oh, yeah, like my car and stuff like
Oh,
that.
shit.
Yeah, when I was younger. And then throughout, you know, but...
Okay. You was drifting?
No, like drag race. Like race for money when we were kids.
No, I know. I was
Tucson,
just like, yeah, I can see you drifting.
Nah, that was never a thing when we were young.
Oh, word?
Nah, dude, A to B.
What kind of car did you have?
RX-7 Mazda.
I don't even know what it is, but I'm just asking for all the car heads out there.
But, like, yeah, no, and then the military was good. I mean, it wasn't fun, but it did me good, you know?
Well, thank you for
I
your
can agree
service,
with
bro.
that.
Much so.
Glad you're back.
Yeah.
Doing dope shit.
Yeah,
Doper,
doing
doper
fun.
things.
But
Smoking.
no, it's been a crazy ride, but we're almost at 3 years, and things just keep progressing, like the show, things like that, so.
Okay. Well, this one is gonna check your mental out. See where you would go. Would you rather live would you rather live full time in either an RV or on a sailboat?
I would have to go with an RV.
Yeah.
I'm not a water person.
In the middle of the ocean.
I love the water, but I still think I would rather live in an RV.
I think you have more chance of survival on
100.
land.
Some shit hits the fan, like you're gonna drown.
Yeah.
Like,
Or you're just stuck.
and then
you're
his shit
gonna.
hits the fan in the RV, you just step a few feet away and blows up, or you lose it. Whatever happens, you're
And then you
still
just
okay.
then you just roast to death, or maybe get picked up by like a weird
Yeah,
psycho
the
killer.
RV for sure.
Yeah, I'll take that one
Yeah.
over the sharks and ocean sickness.
Yeah, bitch.
It'd be cool for like the first 2 days, like, look, hon, we're in the ocean.
I-
And then like day 120,
What do you do when you get hungry out there?
you just eating this.
You gotta
I
figure
mean,
it
you can always port and get groceries and
Well,
shit.
I mean, like,
No,
I'm
it
talking
says
about
I
living.
assumed that too.
I assumed it was like a houseboat sailboat. Like
Yeah.
you lived on a dock.
out. A yacht?
And once in a while you left.
no.
You could leave if you
Oh,
want.
that's true, too.
I just thought you
I
were
took it
living
straight
on the
castaway.
sailboat, yeah, like
I took it
like a
straight
pirate.
Castaway shit is bad.
You're
This
just
is not.
They dropped him from an airplane.
That's how I think.
Huh.
Yeah. When you talk about boat and water, I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, there's no food.
You're just in the middle of nowhere.
I'm
Huh.
not that good at fishing. Fuck this shit.
I got one
Nah,
flare and
like-
no one's still
Like
gonna see
Captain
it.
Ron style. Like
Yeah.
you can like roll up on the dock and go get some shit
could
and
deal with
go
that.
hang out at the fucking local cantina.
Well, you should have stopped us earlier,
Yeah,
bud.
that
I
might
would
be
have.
I didn't
more
know where I didn't know
I
where
might
your
take-
heads were at.
I might take the ocean too.
Yeah, I might take that boat option. Because,
Huh.
like, an RV, you could be pretty rednecky, you know,
Yeah.
running around. Like, there's no...
Here comes Frosty
There's
again.
no
You're
getting away from that. You tell people you live on a
We know he got some glass.
You tell people you live on a houseboat. You say
Not
you're
that glass,
pretty good.
people.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun. That was crazy. Yeah, we do. We like those. We like those crazy questions. They throw you off. So,
I'm starting to learn that looking for random questions that give you an either or a couple of options is much better than those open-ended ones.
Yeah, like what's that? Would you kill, murder? What's that stupid one? There's like you pick like 4 people or something like that.
oh my God, isn't it like, I don't know. I thought it was like, marry.
Fucking kill.
Yeah, marry, fucking kill. There you go.
I think
It's
that's
usually
what it
played within the women culture.
Like teenage girls.
Yeah. Or like soccer moms that maybe sneak around on their husband. I'm just saying maybe. But
We're watching Desperate Housewives.
yeah, I stay at home with my kids. Oh God. All right. Well, again, man, thank you so much. We need some medicated gummies.
Nah, regular gummies.
I love gummy. I love gummy bears. What's your? I'm sorry. What's the best brand of gummy bears you think? Are you a gummy bear freak?
I do like gummy bears. Harboro's are always only soft, but dude, there's good gummies out there.
Black Forest is nice, but
Island.
Sprouts gummies.
Sprouts. He's like, oh, Sprouts.
Oh shit.
Sprouts is
Okay.
Yes.
Bro, you drink that liqueur. What is that? How do you say that?
It's just sparkling water.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, man,
When I came to your house,
Did you think it was Sprite?
yes.
Nah, man, I don't drink that.
Hey, I was like, right? Took a big ass drink. I was like,
What the fuck is this?
I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was, I literally thought it was alcohol. That's how bad it was. My heart dropped to my stomach. I was like, oh, Lord, it happened again. And I looked at it, and it said sparkling water. And I was trying not to be so rude, so I drank the whole thing.
You should have just thrown it away, man.
No, man, I'm cool, man. I ain't gonna waste the homies' money like that, bro. It's hard out here. So I took it down the hatch like a man. I drank worse. I popped that bitch open so quick. Cause, bruh, I was gonna stop at the gas station and get a soda before that. And when you offered me that, I was like, my nigga.
I'm gonna get you some water, bro.
And then I was like, he's out to get me, Lord. I came in his house. I thought we were coming here to just learn how to cook and make edibles, Lord. And he's trying to take me out.
No, man, I'm getting you closer to your gallon a day.
With that shit?
That's what I'm doing. It's water.
That's not water.
It's water.
That's Flint, Michigan water. Oh shit. I'm sorry, man. Well, look, man, we gonna get it out of here. We gonna do some quick shout outs because my ass, unfortunately, I play football, so I have to go to football practice. Can't make it to ANC. Y'all going to ANC, right?
Yeah, we're gonna try, yes.
Ooh.
We're going to try yes.
Oh,
We're gonna go out there for a second.
okay.
The line's long, then no, but
Dude, you should get like front of the line access.
no.
No? I'm just saying, homie hookup?
Oh, maybe.
Like, I thought we were just the homies.
Bar.
I'm just the homie. I was just gonna be like, yo, Chris, what's up, man? Hey, can I get a bar? Hey, bye. Okay. No? All right.
I don't think it'll work like that.
You're right. There's
I
gotta
think you
be.
gotta go through the dispensary.
Gotta
rules
check
to get
in.
this,
There's a
dude.
whole
Check my allotment.
Come on, man.
I'm sad. All right. Well, tell me how it is if you make it.
All right.
I'll see you next Wednesday or the Wednesday after. Is it a Wednesday?
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday.
Monday.
That's in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, we got time.
Monday with the Monday after.
Fun.
It's gonna be a giant category. These people.
A lot of grams in there. K-Boog, before you fall off and go into a coma from these beautiful edibles you ate, go ahead and do your shout out.
Shout out first of all to Chef Jordan Yates
Damn, bruh.
for cooking up them fucking cupcakes for me.
I appreciate
That's what's
that,
up, bro.
man. I appreciate that.
That ain't even on my list. I just had to add that.
I know. It always, man, look. You know I'm like, I be so goddamn picky about shit and stuff, bro. And you always,
you can tell, man.
yeah, man.
You can tell that you didn't just slap it together.
Yeah,
But
you always let me
check his shit out.
experiment with your ass. So I appreciate that.
Of course, as always, shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to OC from West Coast Grills. Shout out to the whole Cannabis Cactus Roach Clip Podcast Network. All the homies over there, and as always, my wife, Kathy.
Dope. Frosty, you got a quick shout out? You want to shout anybody out real quick?
Not really. Just thanks to everyone that stops through all the time. I appreciate you guys having me through.
No
Much
problem.
love to Cannabis Cactus.
Hell yeah.
It's coming.
That's more.
Hell yeah.
That's for sure. Jordan.
Shout out to y'all. Thanks for having me back. I feel blessed to be here again.
Thanks for coming, man.
Bro, you already know.
Shout out
We
to
have an
all
open
moms,
door
just
policy.
as you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, bro, anytime, like, if you're available on a Saturday, man, you're more than welcome to pull up. You want to smoke at the new spot, you know, so smoke our blunts. In peace.
Peace.
Smoke it, Jay.
I want to shout out Glorious Extracts.
Oh, yeah.
We're coming out with live resin next week.
Okay.
And we've got a bunch of new strains coming out from the Dead Breed. Grape Inferno comes out this week.
Did you bring any of the live GMO?
No, because I just
Listen.
wasn't thinking. I couldn't find it. It's in the mix of all my like little jars. So I have a
Okay.
live resin GMO that stinks like that funky ass GMO.
Wait.
It's
GMO
sweet.
cookies?
Just GMO, but yeah, it's rich cookies. And then when you vape it at the end, like it's so sweet. The whole thing is sweet, but the smell is stank. It's awesome. It's
Yeah. I
Oh,
got you.
man.
Everything this dude does is great. On the Dead Breed and Haze Force One's Instagram, they're documenting. They sent him a bunch of herb, and he shot all this for them. And they're like, "Fuck, this is awesome." So we're getting out there right now. We're about to get into Green Farms, Nirvana, and Tempe is out there. So yeah, little by little, soul dispensary soon.
Yeah, no, for real. I'll give them a shout out too, honestly, because this shit is fire. You know, and they give y'all shit to come through with, and we appreciate it. We always appreciate you guys coming through and putting us on that new gas, man. That exclusive, man. We getting some shit that's really exclusive and potent, and I can't even explain to you how fucking bomb this shit is. So thank y'all, man. I just want to shout out everybody that's in this room right now, bro, because for real, like every episode we have is just dope, but like this one was dope. Like it was just something weird about, maybe not weird, maybe it was high as fuck, but I appreciate every single one of y'all for coming through today, taking the time out y'all day. I don't know how far you live, but thank you. If you had to beat traffic,
You know,
I hope it was worth your time. Frosty, my guy,
Oh, yeah.
thank you, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Again, we're already gonna link up Cannabis Cactus. Man, I forgot the initials of the whole. I gotta get on to him because I gotta smoke and read the manual because
KRCP.
KRCP.
I think it's KRCP dot. I don't know if it's .com though.
It's something like that, but y'all just keep an eye out. It's about to be popping. Again, make sure you head to LasVegasCannabisAwards.com. Vote for the Cactus Cannabis magazine.
Cactus.
You got me. And
With the grill, he kills it.
I took mine out so I wouldn't have this problem. Look, I should have worn mine. And vote for us, man. We love y'all. We can vote every single day. We out of here. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Young Hippy, K-Book, Frosty, my man Jordan, Amanda, Smoky J. And
Much love.
you just want to say hi? Okay. We out. Y'all have a great weekend, great week. We love y'all, man. We out this bitch.